Jamie Ward. Today we'll be looking at the thicknesser, some people call the panel planer. So this machine, naming some parts, we have the in-feed table, we have the extraction hood, we have the anti-kickback device, these fingers, which stops the component being kicked back out of the machine. We have the in-feed roller, which is serrated and in sections, which means you can put more than one component through this machine at one time. We have the out-feed roller, which is rubber based, and note the distance between the in-feed and the out-feed. We talk about a minimum length of 300 millimeters. The reason being, anything shorter will not be held down by the in-feed or out-feed roller at the same time, so always have any component over 300 mil. And we have the cutter block situated in the middle. Interesting point or note to make on the machine, this honing device here, so we can actually hone the cutter knives in situ. We place a bar in here, we can lock the cutter block, and this traverses backwards and forwards and actually hones. There's a little grinding wheel at the bottom there. We can actually hone the cutter knives to keep them sharp. What we'll be doing is planing this component. It's a softwood. We've already planed face side, face edge on the surface planer, and now we're going to be planing the opposite faces, the width, and then the thickness. We don't interact, we don't change the settings. We do the face side, face edge on the surface planer, and then we plane the opposite faces on the thicknesser. So we're going to plane this to 45 millimeters wide by 20 millimeters thick. So looking at the controls, so first of all I'll turn the isolator on. We've got the raise and lower switch here, and we can see what the table is set at by looking at the gauge here. So we'll set it somewhere near 45, and then use the fine adjustment, this part here, to get the final setting. So 45 mil. So that's the raise and lower, fine adjustment, the on-off switch, and this is the feed speed, so we can actually adjust the speed of feeding the components through the machine. So just turn the isolator on. As I say, we're going to plane the face that way and then that way.